Hi. So a while ago, I made a video about how Black women are taking over commentary YouTube, and that did really well. But one of the comments I received was someone not really complaining, but mentioning how YouTube, especially commentary videos, have gotten really long, but that they don't mind only when it's someone that they enjoy. And then I thought, they have gotten really long. Like, I haven't been using YouTube probably as long as most people, but I have noticed the trend of like videos going from like 10 to 15 to maybe 15 to 25 minutes long. And the reason I haven't minded is because over time I've also developed somewhat of an addiction to the site. I mean, I make YouTube videos as well now because I guess my brain is like, there's just not enough content that I enjoy. Let's make some. The point is, I realized this and I wanted to explore why. And I have an audience to do that with now, so I had to look into it, right? Why are YouTube videos getting longer? If they are getting longer. There have been multiple articles and multiple videos about this, saying this, and this is gonna be a drop in the bucket. One of the main reasons for this is there's money in it. YouTube had, with the introduction of midrolls, the chance that people could add more midrolls in a video, and the longer the video was, the more midrolls you had, and the more midrolls you had, the more money you could potentially make with a video. And this resulted in people having the chance to have, the creative license to continue to make longer videos, and B, unfortunately, people making longer mediocre content just so they could have the chance to pop an ad in there. And where your favorite content creators fall on this spectrum is up for you to decide. In thinking about this, I was trying to think whether this is a disservice or not, particularly to the commentary YouTube side, because that is the content that I enjoy the most, that I watch the most. The idea that you make more you can potentially make more money based on how much longer a video is good, because then it's more incentive for you to actually explore a topic wider, explore nuance without the pressure of cramming a lot of content into 10 or 15 minutes. The reason my videos are only 10 to 15 minutes max is because I just really don't have a lot to say, or I do have a lot to say, but I only can say so much so articulately before you all start to drop off like flies. I've noticed on my videos, people usually last until the 5-minute mark, so I try and get the bulk of the stuff I want to say said by the 5-minute mark. And I often wonder, like, how can a person just like drop off in the middle of a video? And I have had to wonder, do I do that sometimes? And I've noticed I do. Sometimes it's not even my fault. Like, I get a notification, I go to the notification, and then I get a reminder that I need to do something else. And next thing you know, I never go back to that video again. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, but because life gets in the way, other social media apps get in the way. The reason longer content is sort of like encouraged now is because YouTube is aware that is in competition for your attention with a lot more apps. Say you're enjoying an hour's worth of YouTube content, but every video you're watching is 2 minutes. There are too many gaps in the way for you to drop off and go watch something else on a different platform. Whereas if you are watching an hour-long video on the same channel, on the same platform, then that guarantees you to stay. So they want people to make longer videos. But if you have the attention span and the memory of a goldfish, then I'm trying to understand how that is going hand in hand, where people's attention span is dropping, but the videos on YouTube are getting longer. And I think they can see this as well, because the sorry attempt of YouTube Shorts, right, where they've made that feature of you can have, I think it's a minute-long video or something, which really doesn't work because YouTube is a long-form content channel, and I don't see really any like ads on Shorts, so I'm not exactly sure what the point is. Maybe it drives engagement to a channel so people can watch the longer stuff, but what I've seen happening with those things is that people just end up re-uploading their TikToks. So now everyone's just like, you make a TikTok and you re-upload it to Instagram and then to Twitter and now to YouTube, which doesn't make sense because it's a short video. I've noticed when I've tried to watch shorts, when I've tried to watch shorts, because it's a short video, there are so many gaps in between for me to give up and leave the platform, which is not what they want. So I think they should just ditch that. Is there going to be a time when people eventually give up on longer videos? I don't think so, because now we have people re-uploading clips from their Twitch streams, clips from their YouTube live videos and re-uploading them. I've seen so many other YouTubers say that they gain more subscribers when they stream. So I think the longer form content is a winner. The length sometimes doesn't necessarily have to do with the quality of the information you're getting on a certain topic, and it has more to do with whether you actually like the creator. Because there are a lot of things that you can like cut out to make your video as concise as possible. For example, a sip of water, or shuffling in your seat to sit down properly, or setting up. These little like tidbits are included. I'm thinking of a recent video by Kansani where she's talking about the performance of social media and how usually things like these that are sort of like bloopers used to be included as like a fun, quirky, oh, and now it's like almost a thing you perform to seem human before you go into your performative mode of, I'm about to give you this information, or I'm about to talk to you about this today. Here's me being human. Oh, I'm having a nice latte today. And yet even that aspect of people sort of like breaking the wall is also a performance, and those little tidbits that could easily be cut out to easily make a video shorter are included so that the audience can feel a greater connection to the creator. Once again, I'm back to talking about YouTube and authenticity and personality and parasocial relationships and originality and relatability and all the things that people want as an explanation for videos getting a little lengthier. A carefully crafted intro, an intro can be something like a little clumsy or something, even though you know it's not clumsy because this is somewhat intentional. Even if it isn't like entirely intentional, it's like there's a level of intentionality, right? An interesting case study, I guess, in the does the length of a YouTube video really matter is D'Angelo Wallace, where on one of his many channels, he had all his videos be 10 minutes and 1 second long, every single one, as a running joke that he wanted it to be 10 minutes long so that YouTube could place a mid-roll ad, so an ad that's in the middle of the video. And then when YouTube passed the rule that you could have mid-rolls as long as your videos were 8 minutes long, I thought he was gonna make his videos 8 minutes long. I thought he was taking that as the opportunity to say, I'm gonna try and make my videos even shorter, and I would have loved to see how that would have gone, but instead he just ditched the whole limit thing anyway, and he's big enough that even if he did like a 10-hour stream, we would watch, so fair enough to him. When he did start making his videos longer, I did not notice. I really tried to think whether that was because length of time equaled more analysis, more content, or if it was just because I like watching D'Angelo. It's like we want that extra time, like because of the parasocial stuff that exists of like, this person is entering my living room, they are in their room, we're socializing, I want them to be here as long as they possibly can, and therefore if they say they're gonna make a video that's like a teeny bit longer, I'm here for it. But I guess in conclusion, the video lengths and video content will always depend on what people are gravitating towards, and if at some point people decide that they are no longer here for the 30-minute video essays, people will have to adapt, compromise, or stick with a community of people who vibe with them still while everybody moves on to the next trend. But it's unlikely that YouTube would just magically stop rewarding longer videos because it takes more effort to make longer videos. If you've somehow reached the point of this video, comment how many minutes it ended up being, because it would be very hypocritical of me to make this very, very long. We are currently at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. This is Lily, and I don't know how to make her leaves like stand upright, so if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Stick around for an actual topical video. I know this isn't like the normal stuff I make on this channel, but thank you for being here, listening to my thoughts, and share your thoughts in the comments. Donate to my Ko-fi if you like, and I will see you next time.
The direction we were moving was clear.